Hidden Golem Games. We are here today with a powermack cube draft. If you don't know, the powermack is the powermax cube, so demonic consultation and time vault type stuff, and just a little more powerful cards, cutting some of the nonsense, running things like tribute mage for those combos. I am drafting today with Dark Quarterer, who is the only person I don't know out of hand. Mac and LSV on my team. LSV, winner of the Lorwyn Pro Tour. And we're playing against Tom Martell, winner of the Gatecrash Pro Tour, Aber, Sandy Dog, and Nacho. I'm going to take Strip Mine here. I like it more than taking like Moloch, which I think is one of the other strongest cards in that pack. That pack was fairly weak. There's also Tribute Mage. Tribute Mage is a very solid tutor in this cube, but without anything to tutor for. I mean, speak of the devil, Sword of the Meek. Sword of the Meek Thopter Foundry gets both halves of that combo. It gets Time Vault. It's quite a powerful card. But it's not a card I'm over the moon to be first picking. No, nothing that goes insanely with Strip Mine in this pack. With Strip Mine, I'm looking for aggressive white or red cards. Oh, there's also Gut. Sorry, that was the other card that was a consideration in that pack. Gut is very, very strong. But I prefer starting off with something like Strip. Nothing here that is calling to me immensely. I could just take Atraxa. It's kind of the most generically strong card. Maybe we'll Necromancy. People are a little lower on Necromancy. And this pack has some strong cards, just nothing that I'm super excited with Strip Mine specifically for. And now I'll probably take a Polluted Delta. Yeah. There's also some other honorable mentions. Oh, with Strip Mine, I didn't finish that thought. With Strip Mine, I'm usually looking for aggressive red or white, or combo-y stuff like Run in 6 or lands shenanigans. The honorable mentions above Polluted Delta are Palace Jailer and Stock Up. Both very strong Magic the Gathering cards, but I'm going to take Polluted Delta. It's a very, very good fetch. Some would say the best fetch. I think it's up there. Maybe Get Back. Hallowed Fountain, Ketria Triome, something in that range would be nice. But now, okay, now I think I take Misty. I also am a very big fan of Subtlety. Subtlety's very, very nice. I like the force effects a lot, and I think Subtlety being able to be a beater when you need it to be, and being able to be a twofer when you need it to be instead of two-foring yourself, can be incredible. It can be very, very game-winning in sort of those control decks where you have less win cons. But starting off Fetchland, Strip Mine with an Atraxa sort of floating there sets me up for so many decks, and it makes me in for so many things like Run in 6, stuff like that, that I'm going to start off with the easy synergy and maybe get back the Archive, the Portico, E-Witness for a Time Walk. Oh, and now I'm in for Run in 6. So if you don't know, Run in 6, Pointed Canadian Highlander, one of the most busted planeswalkers ever to be printed, upticks to return a land from graveyard to your hand with a Strip Mine that is game-winning. It also downticks to ping things, so it can kill birds and elves, usually. Can't kill the Lighted Halfling. The Halflings are too tough. And then it can ult to do craziness. But its big thing here is I've got 2 fetch lands and a Strip Mine. Maybe get back this Tarmogoyf for this Sylvan Caryatid, or even this Fabled Passage. And I am in for Run in 6. And after taking a Run in 6 first, if this get Planeswalkers, I'd take Green Sun Zenith. I can't. Ooh, we're trying Ashiki Dragonclaw. I've drafted this card a number of times. I've been pretty pleased with it. I've drafted it in Dragonstorm, to be clear. This is the first time I'm seeing it in this cube. It's interesting that we're chucking in the Power Mac immediately, but I do think it's pretty strong if you're playing Teamer. I'm not going to take that because I do think it'll definitely come back, and I'm going to take this Delighted Halfling because it's a very strong Magic the Gathering card. And here, okay, so here I have 2 sort of streams of consciousness happening. Bzz, bzz. There's Take, Vindicate. There's also Voice of Victory on, like, new card. Prevents people from casting spells during your turn. Mobilize 2, so it makes 2 tokens to die at the end of turn when it attacks. Very cool card. There's Gaia's Cradle. I'm not quite in for that yet. Vindicate synergizes well with Strip Mine because it can blow up lands. So if you strip them, like, twice with, like, an E-Witness or something, you've E-Witness back, Strip Mine, and then you Vindicate them, you can really mess people up. But I'm going to take Breeding Pool to turn this Polluted Delta into green. Sorry, not the Misty. The Misty is already green. And allow me to sort of be A little more open in my colors. There's Stern Scolding. There's Luris. Luris can only let you cast spells. It cannot recur Strip Mine. I think I'm going to take Leovold here, though. And try to be, like, 4-color, no white. Like, domain shenanigans. White is a good part of the domain between Omnath and things. So I'll maybe just be 5-color. But I'm going to take, I think, the card that's the best sort of mid-rangey card for a deck like this. There's not Elves of Deep Shadow. I'm quite happy with that card in this style of deck, because what it means is you get your green, and that gives you your black. I don't like it quite as much as a Delighted Halfling or a Birds, obviously. Those cards, I think, are stronger. There's also Exercise, which has been a card I've been pleased with, but I'm going to take Elves. Maybe we get back that Cradle. It'd be very cool if we got back that Cradle, and I'm going to take no more Lies now. Galvanic Discharge is good, don't get me wrong, but... And I know I talked about not wanting to play white, but if I'm going to be playing 4-color, I want to play 5-color for things like Leyline Binding 2 and other things. I want to get a Hallowed Fountain back. I see the Lounge. Triomes are good in Domain. They're very, very good. But untap lands that fix my mana, sign me up. There's an E-Witness for this strip and for my fetches, but I'm going to take Lush Portico. I've committed to sort of doing more colors of things. Orcish Lumberjack is very scary, but I actually really like Tarmogoyf in a deck like this. I really enjoy it, and I'm gonna take... Oh, there is Abrupt Decay, but I'm gonna take Green Suns. Oh, there's just... Oh, last pick Cradle? That... You already know what I'm taking. Say it with me. Say it with me, everybody. It's Wasteland. It's so crazy in this deck. I've already got a run in 6. I'm looking to pick up the other cards, the Crucibles and the well, Crucible might not be it anymore. I think it's Walk-in Closet. Walk-in Closet and Ramanop. And what do I get back from here? Maybe Ziatoras, maybe Neshoba Brawler, Generous End. Those would all be awesome. And this sets me up to do so much fucking nonsense on people. Oh, and we take Verdant. We just take Verdant here. I see the Memory Lapse. That card's great, but there's no reason to not just be taking all the fetch lands here. You're seeing some classic Sebastian gameplay here. This is my shit. Sowing Mogo Spawn. We get Sowing Mogo Spawn back. Freshly banded Legacy Sowing Mogo Spawn. Oh, now we take Exploration. Oh, we take Oko and Wheel Exploration. So normally in this situation, I would just take the Exploration and count on one of these lands wheeling or Endurance, because I'm not too... I mean, IOK won't wheel, but that will take up sort of the slot of one of those things not wheeling. Right, like one of these 3 wheeling, because the Exploration's so good in this deck, being able to speed out the run in 6 into starting to Strip Mine or Wasteland people, right? Or getting to make a play of, like, Strip Mine and another land, cast out Tarmogoyf, right? Actually really scary. But Oko's so good, and with the amount of lands, there's Tolarian Academy, there's Treachery. This is the 3rd pick. I'm shocked that LSV didn't first pick a Tolarian Academy. He must have opened Power. He's got to have opened Power. Yeah, no. We put in Lake of the Dead. I think LSV's the one that convinced Mac to put in Lake of the Dead. And I don't think it should be here. I'm trying to... I'll entertain that maybe there's a deck that may work. Maybe Doomsday wants it a little bit, but it just doesn't quite feel good enough. My current considerations, there is Emperor of Bones. I do think that card is very strong. I don't quite have the black fixing that I really want. Ooh, LSV did just take a Cogwork. That's good to get in Pack 2. It means Pack 3, if you open double power, you get to do shenanigans. Spar's Headquarters or Lightning Greaves are my 2 thoughts right now. I do kind of just like locking in Lightning Greaves for a possible, what's it called? Nadu. But I'm going to take Solitude here. I don't have a ton of white at the moment, which makes it a little less, but even just hard casting a Solitude is good. Fractured's incredible. Mystic Confluence is incredible. Those are the 2 next best cards. This was Scion. We'll probably wheel Scion. Hope to pick up some Triumphs for Scion of Draco if I'm going to take that. My hope is that Aber is not on blue and Tom Martell is not on blue. And then we can get both Fractured and Mystic Confluence. That probably won't happen, but... A boy can dream. A Boy Can Dream, also new edition. Mardu Siegebreaker. Think this card is pretty good. The haste on it makes it do a lot. The Side Prowler, I don't think is great. I don't think this card is good enough. It just doesn't, with the lack of either protection on it or haste, like, yes, it mills when it ETBs, but that just isn't a lot. I am going to take Savannah here. Again, I don't have too much white at the moment, but I don't think supporting white is a mistake. Again, between No More Lies and Solitude, I want to be playing white. Now there's a couple choices. There's Tribal Flames here for the really big domain pick. There's also just Uvenwald Oddity for the good cards, kill your opponent pick, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. Maybe get back Copperline or Tribal Flames. They're both solid cards. There's an element to this when you're... oh, I'm going to take Crucible now. There's an element when you're doing the Strip Mine Wasteland things, and this is why I really want to get back Exploration, where you can just be aggressive and just be like, I'm going to try and get a little bit ahead of you and start killing you with undercosted threats, and you have to answer them, but I'm also still attacking your mana base and everything. Whoa, Grist came back, but so did Neshoba Brawler, and I kind of am in for Neshoba Brawler in this deck. The reason this sucks is because Grist is a stronger card. I don't want to pass it. I do feel like Neshoba Brawler fills in a similar role of Tarmogoyf, just being ultra aggressive in a list like this, which is so good with the Wasteland, and yeah, I'm going to take Neshoba Brawler. I'm not looking to grind the game as much, and now we take Sowing Mega Spawn. If we can, like, kick this, I don't have a lot of ways. I'm going to look at picking up some... There's not a lot of ways to kick this, I'm realizing, in Cube. Without, like, Mindstone or stuff, but we're going to pick it up still. If you can kick it, get your Strip Mine, and blow up one of their lands, like, early, like, ahead of curve, that's just such a strong thing to do. I have nothing... oh, wait, no, Wasteland and Strip both make colorless, I guess. Use Wasteland to kick my Sowing Mega Spawn. Now we take Sparrow's Headquarters. I'm not in really for Witherbloom Apprentice combo, and if we get back that Scion... oh, there's also Nissa, though. Nissa is kind of nuts with it. It's very good at casting stuff out. No, I'm going to try to do the domain thing. Let's try and do the domain thing. I guess I'll take Tezzeret in case I get a last pick Time Vault, so I don't have to pass it. I mean, not last pick. First pick Time Vault here. There's Birds. That's unfortunate. New Ugin. This card is cracked as shit. When you cast it, exile one terror permanents, one or more colors. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, exile one terror permanents, one or more colors. And then you get to uptick and draw a card, gain 3, or immediately cast it like another colorless spell and blow their shit up. This is the sort of shit that makes powermack, right? I'm not going to take Birds. I don't know why I have that highlighted. I'm going to take this Mox Pearl. It's kind of unfortunate. If there was double power here that I didn't want, like white Mox, black Mox, I'd probably pass them both and take Birds. But the Moxin's strong enough. Okay, LSE probably opened double power, or at least power on a strong card, which is nice with the cogwork. Path to Exile's good. Hopefully I get back, like, Plateau or Loot. Loot's also pretty incredible. I've been really impressed with that card. Ancient Tomb, Psychic Frog, Noble Hierarch. Oh, this sucks. I don't really have any black fixing at the moment. I could work on picking some of that up in this last pack to take Psychic Frog. Currently, Atraxa's not in, by the way. I could take that. Noble's also kind of crazy for my deck, especially with Gaia's Cradle, but I don't really have the density of super high CMC cards. I'm just trying to think about what I want to do here. Do I want to take Noble and just stick with the same sort of game plan, be very consistent, but not pass? Like, I mean, Sandy tends to play red-white. He has opened up a little bit more recently, but there's a chance this gets all the way to LSV. I'm going to pass Frog and hope it gets to LSV and that he can play it. I am going to take Leyline Binding now. Pretty happily. That's a really good pickup for me. I mean, currently I'm not playing Leovold either. I just don't have the black fixing at all. I am playing GSZ, I think. And you cannot Sowing Mega GSZ for Sowing Mega Spawn. It also doesn't do the thing because Sowing Mega Spawn's a cast trigger. I could play Time Warp in this deck. I am probably playing Scion. as a 4-drop. Oh, my 4-drop slot's pretty high then, which makes this kind of like a 3-drop. I'm hoping to find a Nadu here. Nadu would make this deck pretty awesome and make that noble pickup very nice. But yeah, I want to take Leyline Binding. Oh, Natural Order. Okay, Natural Order is one of the reasons I grabbed the Traxa. I don't know if Scion's in then. There's Territorial Kavu. I'm hoping to get Territorial Kavu, Headliner, Tireless, or Avacyn's back. Like, I'm going to get back something I want here. There's no reason I shouldn't. But we're going to take Natural Order and be super duper pleased with that. Oh, combo card. Passing it the other direction, though, so not too worried about that. I will take Sunbaked. Wish it could make colorless. Why aren't the regular Pain lands in, huh? This pack is all black cards. So yeah, we'll take Sunbaked here. Also, can we go with Ren 6 to just recur the, what's it called? Recur the card draw, if you really need it. Corsi Revenant is in. I think this card's awesome. Flying Death Touch Lifelink, and it gives something else Flying Death Touch Lifelink. Like, that's just really good. I don't know what I want here. This is tricky. Expedition Map's fine. That's not really what this deck is looking to do. You got a lot of strong black here. There's Sunbillow. If Sunbillow made... I'm not even really playing that much red either. I'll take Nurturing Peatland. In case I really want to play these black cards. Nadu. Fuck yes. I'm hoping to get back Taiga here. Or Safekeeper. Or Flamehold Grappler. Or Shiko. Those would all be great to get back. There's 4 cards here I'd be happy to get back. Let's take the shit out of Nadu, though. Greaves come fucking flying in. There's Indatha Triumph. There's Emberwild Captain. There's Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobra lets you do some busted-ass shit. It does not let you add colorless, sadly. There's Jite. Jite is quite good. Big Jite fan. Kind of want to try out Emberwild in here. No, I'm going to take Lotus Cobra. I'm going to take Lotus Cobra for the low curve creatures. Lets me scale and lets me color fix. Path came back. I'm taking the shit out of Path. I love Loot. Loot's such a good card, but... I mean, I take Loot. No, I need more removal. I only have, like, Leyline, Normalize, and Oko interaction. I guess Solitude, too, but... This is 13 lands... basically at the moment. I am going to take Savai Triumph here for the black, and I can play Leovold then. Right, because that's 1, 2... That one doesn't get it. So it's 3 black, 4 black sources. As opposed to this one, which those 2 get. This is gotten by all 3, actually. I'm actually going to take Underground Mortuary as my black source, as my black card there. There is Enduring Innocence, which is really good in this deck, I think. My white mana is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sources at the moment. I do like Enduring Innocence in this deck. Now I'll take Kavu. We gotta make like 2 cuts. I'll hate Chain of Smog. I'll take Gemstone Mine in case I really want more all-color fixing. This deck turned out awesome. This is exactly what I want. Oh, last pick Sylvan Safekeeper. That might even get played. This is exactly what I want from sort of the domain list. So, I'm going to make a deck, and I'll go over my deck and my teammates' decks with you in a minute. See you there. Alrighty, so I've got my list here. I really was a little low on red sources, so I ended up having to play 2 mountains. I can swap those out if need be for more basics, and I could just cut Run 6 and Territorial Kavu, which feels awful. But apparently I really need to pick up one of those Triumphs that I was like, oh, I should take Underground Mortuary over this red Triumph. Should not have done that. That was a huge misplay. So I took it over Savai Triumph. So that was a big mistake, I'm realizing. But I think I'm fine still between Delighted Halfling and just my lands overall. I think I should be okay. I think I can swing it. This is Dark Quarters list. Turned out really great. Has a Gleam Box. Great magic card. Ended up cutting Persist. It just doesn't work with enough targets here. And that's his 40. So, but sick deck. Flash, Sneak Attack, Animate, Shallow Grave, and a bunch of ways to get stuff in bin, Entomb, Faithless Looting, Liliana. Like the deck overall. Think it's solid. Think it'll do stuff. So, sick. Then we've got LSV's deck. Mox Sapphire Soul Ring. Great combo. Hull Breacher. Dak Fade. Nice little combo there. Got Force. Feywild Caretaker. Jace. Daze. Currency Converter. Great stuff. And then Ashiki Dragonclaw, I think, is actually going to be sick in this deck between, like, the 1 and 0 drops and, like, the mid-rangey creatures and stuff. Just sick. Like, you can even have a turn where you, like, Ashiki Dragonclaw, you go, like, Soul Ring into Ashiki Dragonclaw, or Mox Sapphire into Ashiki Dragonclaw, right? And that triggers her. She immediately becomes a 6/6, and you draw a card when you get to combat. That's an insane amount of value, right? And then me and Mac were fighting the whole time. Moloch, Pest Infestation are great. Bloodbrain Challenger, Questing Beast, Undermountain Adventurer, Seasoned Dungeoneer, awesome shit. Arwen, Bristly Bill, Hex Drinker, Birds, just all around an insane deck. So, I'm going to get into my match 1, and I think we're going to kick some ass. Got a game 1 against the dog. Gonna keep this hand. Got a Path to Exile. Got a pretty early Scion coming out. Sandy, I believe, is on white-red, just based on history. Did take a Psychic Frog, definitely the white, but I think that was probably a hate draft, which means it was probably a good idea to pass it then. Oh, the Ocelot Pride. Okay, I don't really want to Path to Exile this deck, so I'm going to have to try to figure out what I want to do. It'll be based on my draw. Does have White Plume. My bad. I passed a White Plume to Sandy. Should have been thinking ahead. I think I might need to Path to Exile this deck. I don't think I can afford to use Solitude here. I think I need to keep some cards up. Spirit Guide. Manamorphose, Stifle. We're going to take this. We're gonna grab Savannah. Yes. And we are going to just straight away hit that. It really sucks to ramp him here. Oh, I should have done an upkeep. That's really rough. But, I mean, I could lose to that decision if he, like, untaps, goes White Plume here. I'm gonna feel like a real dumbass. Oh god, it's coming. Uh-oh. Okay. Sanguine Evangelist is not that bad of a punishment for that decision. To be honest. Oh, drawing a Trax is really rough here. I'm going to just play this Mountain and Green Suns for X is 1. Go grab, I think, just a Delighted Halfling. Could also be grab Noble to be able to play out Solitude a turn earlier. Actually, I'm going to do that. Most removal you have will do both. If there was still a... what's it called in play? A little cat. Then I'd be worried. If I'd done that in upkeep, I'm interested to see how his plays change. If I'd played correctly. Plays a FOMO on 2. It's a lot less scary. Yeah, that was a big misplay, but... what are you going to do? The discard a card, draw a card templating on this is interesting, because it means that if you top deck it late, it replaces itself. No blocks. Get hit for 4 here. A little bit ouchy, but that is all right. It happens. Here, this means I have everything but black if I play at the Hallowed Fountain, which means I can just cast Sign of Draco, which is what I'm going to do. Right? Forest, Plains, Mountain, Island. This costs 4. Yeah, we're going to do that. Could get reprieved here, which would be rough. But that is okay. It happens. Let's see. Show me what you got. I'm probably going to get reprieved here. Could also be a Felia? No, we have Felia, I believe, actually. I think I'm lying. I'm pretty sure Mac has Felia. Yes, Mac has Felia, so that's awesome. Yay! I have to play against the bane of my existence, Felia. I also do have Solitude up right now with the Traxa. Keep in mind. Just, if he does something absolutely off the chain, I can Solitude it. I'm also glad that wasn't, oh gosh, the 3-1 that you can see, something Cathar. Not Brutal Cathar. Brutal Cathar is the Exile one. Maybe it's not Cathar. The 3-1 for 2 that you can pay 1 and sack it to blow up an artifact or enchantment. That card is very good. It is main deckable, I think, in the white aggro decks. Oh shit. It doesn't untap target creature, which is the craziest bit. It just untaps a creature. Just untaps a creature. So what I can do next turn is play out a land, Solitude a flying blocker, and then hit them for 4 with Scion of Draco, and take the initiative back. They should... I mean, their attacks here aren't great, to be honest with you. If they have a damage-based removal spell, they get a lot better. But there's still a little bit of me that wants to advocate for Gut Shot in the cube, but the bit about Gut Shot in the cube is that there's so many times where shit lives on 1, or like a player lives on 1, and you're like, oh man, I just wish I had a Gut Shot right now. Like the amount of times I've died with the Doomsday player being on 1 HP, and I'm like, if I just had Gut Shot in hand right now, they'd be so fucked. It's very funny. Gut Shot should not be in the cube. Unless we added in like a big prowess element, which, I mean, there's a lot of good prowess cards out there now. Don't get me wrong. Pass right through attacks. That kind of rules. Now that I'd be holding up Reprieve, I believe that what Sandy had there is Sandy had Reprieve and went, this is not worth reprieving here. Like, this is not essential enough to warrant reprieving. Yes, it slows me down, but I'm going to play White Plume anyway. Oh, Leovold's good. I'm going to just play Nurturing Peatland, go white, 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 black, red, Solitude, cast. I'm going to Solitude the Bat token. Hit for 4. Oh, hit for 5. Whoa, Exalted. Anyone else ever just, like, forget Exalted is a feature of the game? I certainly do. This can only get a mountain at the moment, because I'm not running any other basics. Which is funny. Yeah. And then next turn, we're going to have 6 mana, 1 too little for Atraxa, so we play out Leovold. And then the turn after that, we just cast a hard cast an Atraxa. So, I mean, he could kill me here. He could pump this twice, which means that's hitting for 5, 9, 13, 14. I live at 1 if he double pumps his full swings. I live at 1. And I don't even trade. Yeah, that's rough if he double pumps that. I think I lose to him doing that. We'll see. We'll see what he does. This is the problem with the Solitude the Bat token plan. You know, I'm F6 here. I can't do anything. Cool. He is paying all the mana into it. Now I die the Gut Shot. See? It's a relevant card. Yeah, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5... Oh, no, I'm just going to take 9. Am I a dumbass? So if I didn't block... These are going to hit me for 6 and 11. I can block here, go to 4. Try with a Sanguine Evangelist. Or I can block like that and go to 6. And then go to 1. And then die? I'm thinking about the trap. The trap is a relevant part of this, because I'm not going to be able to swing back and take... Oh, I can swing back with Scion. It depends on my top deck here. So that's going to determine how I should block. I should probably block the Sanguine Evangelist. I can't do no blocks. I need to block something. I kind of want to block the one... Oh, now I can block, though, and I can't take back the initiative, and I died in the trap? Yeah, okay. So I am just dead at the moment. That was throwing. Is there anything that saves me? Sometimes we fuck up, okay? Sometimes we make big fuck ups, and that's okay. Could draw red in 6. Could draw... Uvenwald Oddity. I mean, I could technically draw that, but that doesn't really help me. God, 6/7. That thing's big. Oh, they immediately scaled it. Okay. Yes, that makes sense. Delighted Halfling. So I'm currently just dead. If I have 2 blockers, I'm still dead. I guess I can crack this to draw a card. See if I draw an out. Shouldn't have tapped my... Oh, I have another red. It's fine. Can't cast Leovold out now. So yeah, definitely fucked up a little bit this game. What's it called? The exiling with the path on my turn instead of an upkeep was ridiculously stupid. Gaia's Cradle. We don't have our black anymore. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, which is still not enough. Okay, we die. We die! No reason to show him more info. Oh, and I cut Sowing Microsponge. Without being able to kick it, it's just not good enough. I didn't call that out specifically. No real edits I want to make. I mean, Enduring Innocence for the life gain's not the worst thing. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's just not fuck up with our Path to Exile this game. That's going to be a big deal. If I don't make that crucial misplay, I think I can win. Think so, at least. I'm glad we put back in Crucible over Walk-in Closet, by the way. The other side of Walk-in Closet was never coming up, and the colorless nature of Crucible can be relevant occasionally. Occasionally in, like, a red-white deck with Wasteland, Strip Mine, and some fetches, like you want to run Crucible or something, right? So, I do think it's reasonable to put in Crucible over Walk-in Closet. It just didn't give enough value. The dog is Ragavan, which is really funny. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. This is the classic situation I was worried about. But I am going to keep this. I can go get Breeding Pool and have Nadu on turn 2. Safekeeper's not in. Maybe I should be putting Safekeeper in? I just don't feel like it's quite strong enough. Play that out. Play that out. If I really need to Path to Exile on turn 1, I can. Again, I really don't want to, but we are going for the turn 2 Nadu here. Don't have your goddamn cat again. Don't have Ragavan too. Fetch. I'm actually going to get Sparras here because I'm not a dumbass. I don't need Breeding Pool tapped. I can just get the land that makes more colors and gives me more basic land types for this Leyline Binding. Play smarter, not stupider, please. If I get Mana Tithed here, I'm going to be very upset, but such is life. Say go. Say go. Say go. What are they doing? Luminarch Aspirant. Good ass card. Do not get me wrong. Good ass card. Let me look at what I want here. Currently only have 3 land types. Oh, I could put it in on tap, go get Leovold. Make it so if they target any of my things ever, they just lose. Sure. We'll do that. We'll go get Leovold. Ouchies. And then we have 2 removal spells and a run in 6 if and when we get to our mana. I could have also, just to be clear, I did see the line of going to get Lotus Cobra, play a land, cast out run in 6. Lotus Cobra fixes my mana for run in 6ing. Do not get me wrong. That is a very real play. But yeah. I mean, Natural Order would obviously be an incredible draw. Well, what else? What else would be an incredible draw now? I mean, Oko's great. A lot of stuff would be great. My deck is full of very good cards. It's the advantage of playing the domain stuff, right? Is you just get to play all the best cards. Dan's taking a while to think about whether or not he wants to force it with this green Sun Zenith. My teammates are currently doing well. Ouch, that hurts. Okay, we've won 2 of our first matches. Me and Mac are still in the middle of ours, because we're slow. Okay, what the hell? What the hell? It's a green Sun Zenith. It's not the craziest thing in the world. Poof, we're back. My thing resolved. I got Leovold. I'm not going to swing with Nadu here because I want to be able to maintain my life total against his Luminarch Aspirant. And I don't currently have a removal spell held up. So, let's see how this goes. He has gone to the all-scary 3 mana, where white-red decks go from being slightly scary to being the most terrifying fucking decks in the goddamn world. It's real. So, we'll see what happens. A little bit intrigued by this. Let's see. I mean, CZDZ here would be a little rough for him because I've got double removal spell in hand and I've got Nadu Leovold. So removing any of my stuff is just so bad on the trade, and I have the ability to remove his stuff and clear the path for my creatures. Plus, I have a flyer, right? I have a flyer to get the initiative back. So at the moment, not CZDZ, White Plume. So if you had a White Plume in hand, White Plume would be a really bad play. I think, in my opinion. I am not the expert of white-red like he is. Ocelot Pride. Yep, that's a good card to play here. It's not as scary, but he can start pumping it, which is what he's going to do, I think. Yeah, start pumping it. Because once it's a 3, my Leovold can no longer block it. And we're off. Okay, of course we drew our other red card. It's a little unfortunate. I could crack Nurturing Peatland, see if I get a red. It doesn't really help. I mean, Territorial Value is good, obviously. I still have Path to Exile held up then. I'm just going to do that. I feel like I need to try and dig for something else to do here, rather than just holding up Path. I'm going to swing with Nadu this turn. Huh? Let's flash in white Orcish Bowmasters. No, LSC has Orcish Bowmasters that he is not playing. Which is correct, by the way. I'm not trying to be like, he's not playing Orcish Bowmasters. The Black Splasher made his deck significantly worse. If you go back and look at his deck, you notice he has a Triome, an Underground Sea, and a, I don't know, fetch thing at the Triome. But 3 sources is not great. As we can see, 4 sources plus some creature fixing. It's not great. Oh, Sunbaked Canyon, my beloved. Well, let's double undo here. Let's go to combat. Let's swing with Nadu. Hit them for 3. I do want to start putting on pressure now. End of turn. Well, second main. Cast out Run 6. I'm going to get back the Verdant. And then I'm going to hold up Path to Exile, whichever one they pump. So I've essentially made my land drop for the rest of the game now. Hopefully. Or I can start drawing extra cards. And we've got Path. Okay. Containment Priest. Okay, that's reasonable. I'm going to pass the turn here. Again, if he's got reprieve or something, then my play here becomes much worse. Oh, intriguing. Palace Jailer. Okay. I'm guessing targeting Leovold. But it could be targeting Nadu. From a wanting to stop me from stealing back the Monarch and getting back Leovold. It's targeting Nadu. I'm going to do this. This rules. Card advantage dot city. Yes, I wish to use this ability. Get an Underground Mortuary. Reveal the top card of my library. It's a Polluted Delta. This gets eaten. You become the Monarch. This makes it a lot harder for them to kill my Nadu. They're going to scale Ocelot Pride here. That's fine. I kind of want to see what their attacks are. Just that at the Ren 6. Okay. I'm going to kill Ocelot Pride. So what I can do here is, yeah. So I'm going to go to end step. Before they draw, just to encourage playing well. Does Verdant get anything now? I don't think Verdant gets a single card on my deck now. That's a little bit of a problem. No, I like to not pay 2. They draw. We go to my turn. I draw Noble. Noble's interesting. So what I can do here is I'm probably going to play a Give Back Nurturing Peatland and crack it. This is currently taking 3 mana still. I've got 2 mana to do stuff with. Crack the Peatland and play out Nobles. Maybe swing. They're basically forced. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack. Oh, no, this could cost 2 if I play at the Mortuary. And then I have 3 mana, which could be Noble and Territorial. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to play at the Mortuary. Surveil 1. See what we get. If it's a strip or a waste, that makes Ren 6 a lot more interesting. Because I will put it in bin then. And get it back with Ren 6 for next turn. It's Oko. That's getting left on top. That is an amazing card into this matchup. I am going to cast out Noble. I need to leave up Sunbaked and Sparas now, which means I have 2 white to do stuff with. I'm going to swing with Leovold. They're probably just going to single block it now. Maybe playing Noble was a mistake, because now they're just going to want to block with 1 creature rather than 2, and try to trade. I don't know. I'll see what they do. I wouldn't be shocked if they try and double block it still to trade, in which case I eat 1. On 8, 2 of their creatures on my Leovold still lives. Oh, they just let it hit them. Okay. That seems crazy to me. Because they get back Nadu here. Oh, they've got Containment Priest. Fuck! Shit. I needed to eat that. Well, everyone who was yelling at me about that, thank you. I'm a dumbass. It's okay. It's okay. We'll make it through this. I'm not too worried. I am going to uptick on Peatland. Another land drop for next turn. Draw a card. End turn. And their attacks into me are pretty bad, especially now that I have this Leyline Binding. And I've got a 4/4 Territorial Kavu. Oh, so if I'd eaten Containment Priest, I would have a Nadu right now, too, which would have been huge. So, Nadu's gone forever. A little bit rough. Yeah, that's me not thinking about things. Thank you for trying to warn me, probably. Or if you missed it, too. Yeah. That's how Magic be sometimes. There's a lot of moving parts. Lots of moving parts. What would be bad here? The one guy who pumps everything. Although the one guy who pumps everything... Unexpectedly absent on Leovold. I wish to use this ability. I wish to draw a card. I put it just on top of my library. I don't have a counter spell at the moment, so yeah, that'll happen. And then Wheel of Fortune? Oh, Skyclave on the Kavu? Or Skyclave on the Renin 6. It's gotta be Skyclave on the Kavu. Yep, Skyclave on the Kavu. Sick. Begin combat, scale something. So they're gonna get blown out a little bit here because I'm gonna kill Skyclave and a second attacker. They could full send, which is what they're doing, at Renin 6. Oh, at me. Let's eat Skyclave. Blocks. Block. The man is good. I'll take the 5. They're going to get the initiative anyway. If I was going a little bit lower, I would block there. They got a card. We go to my turn. I draw. I'm going to cast out Cobra. I am going to... 1, 2... Oh, I can play a land. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Play out Nurturing Peatland. Add a blue. Green. Nope, I need another blue. I'm gonna have to take 1 here. Leovold. Blue, green. Oh, I have another blue up here. Blue, Oko. Uptick, make a food. Uptick, I guess I'll get Polluted Delta back to hand, even though it doesn't really do much. Oh, I guess I can play them for Lotus Cobra. And then we'll pass the turn. 2 blockers at the moment. I mean, there's some stuff I'm scared of. Cool. Okay, all my teammates won their first matches. Let's see if I can even this out. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, because there's a bunch of cards that are just fucking terrifying. Block. I'm definitely blocking with Leovold. That's just so necessary to not go down below 5. I'm still dead to Fiery Confluence, though. Cycle Survive Charm. I wouldn't be shocked if he has it, too. Just digging for it. Okay. Draw. Then it's my turn. Luckily now I can eat a food. Okay, this is a little bit unfortunate. I am gonna crack this to draw a card. Okay. I am gonna crack this to draw a card. Let's get any non-land. Okay. Jesus. We will play this. Let's add a white. I am just going to eat this food. I think it's important enough to just have some life. Could also give it in the food, taking the Palace Jailer, I guess. That's probably smarter. Let's go to combat. Let's attack. I'm going to swing with Lotus Cobra. They're probably going to block here. Monarchy's pretty important for them to maintain it as a trade as well. Yep, they block. Boom. I could have double... Oh, no, I can't double swing because then this doesn't get the Exalted trigger. I'm not a complete dumbass sometimes. Destroy that, and then return the Wasteland. I like having Wasteland in case they play out something like a Caracas or something. I've got a good amount of legendaries in the deck. And I can always get back one of the draw lands next turn if I need to. Go dashing a Ragavan. I am going to chump that. Oh, they're going to cast a... Oh, no, okay, just an Intrepid Adversary and then scale it. Cool. I'm still just going to chump Ragavan here. That doesn't change anything. Send it. And this is power 3 or less. Oh! Blocks. Block it. Boomfed. Okay, no significant land drop. They dash, they draw a card. Go to me. Draw. Sign of Draco is big, especially because these become green, so they get trample. That's pretty humongous. Let's still get back the Sunbaked. We've got everything but red at the moment. So I could play out a red to make this cost 2. Or I could pay 4. And still crack the Sunbaked. Yeah, I mean, that makes more... I'm gonna go... This becomes a 3-3, a green 3-3. Play out the Sunbaked. That costs 4. Okay, cool, I was just checking. To make sure I'm not goozling myself. Do this. Draw a Shoba Brawler. That is a big deal for later. Tap 4. Begin combat. Attack. Has trample. They don't block because it has trample now. I get the Monarchy. I get to draw another card. I am drawing so many lands. What? I've drawn like 4 lands off the top here. How many lands are in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess I still have 6 more lands. I mean, what's the next sale right now? Yeah. Guess I've got a lot of lands in my deck, turns out. Turns out I got a lot of lands. I mean, dash Ragavan into Fiery Confluence here still kills me. Do not get me wrong. Oh, just playing Ragavan. Okay, that's intriguing. They gotta have a removal spell then. They can't let me maintain the Monarchy. They lose pretty hard to that. Oh, Gut Sack Ragavan? Interesting. I take 5 off that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Gut Sack Ragavan is pretty damn good. I think he also has Othari in deck, because I did pass that to him. Block. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to exchange control of the Mox Pearl for Gut. Because Oko has more text. Oh, no, I'm stealing Hero of Bladehold. What? Okay, oh, and now I've got Solitude, so I'm even in a better position. I'll just kill Gut. I guess I'm gonna play Savannah. Shoot that. Exchange this with Hero. Solitude. Kill the Gut. Hit for 3, steal the Monarchy. This has been an insane game of Magic the Gathering. I just want to clarify. This has been so back and forth. Oh, man. Okay, then I draw. No more lies. Cool. That helps me significantly in the future. And then I get... I mean, if they draw Othari here, I die. No, I don't die. I got a 1. Okay. Nice. I had a feeling that they drew Othari, and they realized that I went after that. I was going to cast it. I kind of want to bring in Sylvan Safekeeper and cut Territorial Kavu. The red's really tight in the deck, and drawing that can be a big sort of meh. Especially because in this game, I'm definitely the controlling end. Like, I'm definitely playing more mid-range strategy than a more aggressive strategy. In other matchups, I might be trying very hard to like get boots on the ground and start killing. But this is not a matchup where that is a winning strategy. Unless you can get into like an Uvenilvanity or an Atraxa or something of the like. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. But yeah, I think this is working out well. Well, we'll see how it goes. I feel like I've been on the play on the draw every single game. Oh, this is pretty great. Turn 1 exploration into red. And let me get, it's run in 6 Crucible is a little bit redundant. We have a turn 2 run in 6 fetch land, get back to fetch land, play the fetch land again. That's a pretty good turn 2. if I top deck like a strip mine, that would be ideal. I can't believe I didn't find crop rotation. God damn it. No, I don't know if I would run crop rotation in this deck. There are times when it's the optimal, like, the right play, but... Marslash, Fetch, Ocelot Pride would suck. That would really be rough. Cause big problems for me. Because I get hit right there with 2 in play, I'd go down to... Yeah. Because they would make my run 6, basically. Have to kill the Ocelot Pride, and they still get 2 tokens out of it, so... That would suck. Really bad. Mother of Runes would also be rough. I haven't seen that out of him, so... Hopefully that's not in the deck. Mother and Giver are very, like, just intimidating cards. The fact that Giver doesn't die to run in 6 makes it still quite good into me. My removal package is a little light, to be honest. TBH. Didn't quite get the removal of these decks, or the counter magic that I usually like to have in these decks. I'm much more on the aggressive side. So, normally it's like I prefer to play slightly more on the mid-rangey end. I say, speaking his last game when I had, like, run in 6 Oko out and was, like, recurring all the lands in the world and then trading, like, I was definitely doing mid-rangey stuff last game. Basic Plains? Oh, don't be an awesome... Okay. Guide of Souls I can deal with. Guide of Souls is frustrating, but it's a deal-withable card. Okay, drawing Spar's Headquarters with Verdant in hand is a little bit fucked up. Not gonna lie. That's the official term I would use. Play the Exploration, and I'm just hoping to get a Strip Mine off the top. If I can get Strip Mine off the top, run in 6, Strip Mine, run in 6, recur Strip Mine. I should have played Spar's there, I meant to. But this is actually better if I got draw Strip Mine, and that's kind of what I'm banking on right now. To lock out the game. Why can't Crucible just be a second copy of Strip Mine, huh? Why am I not allowed to run just like a playset of Strip Mines in my limited deck? Huh? What, do you hate fun, Magic the Gathering people? You don't like it when I strip lock my opponents? People don't find that fun? Are you serious right now? They don't like that? No, people hate that shit. People despise getting strip locked. It's crazy. I get it. I get how much it sucks to not feel like you're not allowed to play Magic the Gathering. But people get so pissed off. Okay, so I could play this out, fetch. Play run in 6, get back the fetch, fetch again, play Lightning Greaves. Ready for this? Now, this banks on me having 2 fetchables currently, which I don't know if that's true. Add a red, fetch. I do. They're not both untapped, so I can't actually do my plan. Oh, yes, I can. Get Savannah. Add green. Play out run in 6. Return this. Play Sparas. Add another green. Play Lightning Greaves. Equip Lightning Greaves. I'm not going to attack. Would I trade with like a Guide of Souls? It's a hard choice. I don't think I would, because this means if I draw an Atraxa, now I can just cast an Atraxa next turn. If they remove run in 6... or if they buff stuff in such a way that they would remove run in 6, becomes a little more of a problem. But I don't think at the moment that I'm that worried about it. We're double swinging at run in 6. We're not buffing. So, like, if they played 2 creatures out, for instance, and so Guide of Souls would have been able to scale one of these. They just scaled the 2-2, to be honest with you. That's more optimal. Run 6 goes down to 1, which is still enough for him to do his thing. I'm actually realizing it's not him, I don't think. I don't know Ren, because Ren's a dryad. But I believe 6 is a genderless creature. It's also, I mean, not really a living creature. So we're missing lands. So Strip Mine would be so fucking massive. Okay, they did get to a land there. Strip Mine would still be so fucking massive. Let's draw. It's not Strip Mine. I can double draw here, though. Which is what I'm going to do. Land of black, and then I will immediately crack this using that mana. Drew Natural Order. This is an Atraxa. Here. So we're just going to get Atraxa. I'm actually first going to uptick. Get back Nurturing Peatland, just in case there's like a fucking mana tithe here. Add a green. Do that. Natural Order. Sack Lotus Cobra. Go get Atraxa Grand Unifier. Get Leyline Binding. Oko. Path to Exile. Scion of Draco. Wasteland. Equip the Greaves. Can't cast Path to Exile now. I don't have a Swamp in play still. We recurred this. We already used Run in 6. We're going to go begin combat, attack, swing for 7. Hit them in the face. I mean, this is kind of GG for a red-white deck with it having Shroud. So I used to think, just a little update, I used to think that Shroud meant that I could not choose it for anything, including, like, when I was first getting into Magic ages ago. And I did not understand the game. I thought one of the benefits of Shroud was, like, if you played an Edict, right, and it was, like, opponent sacrifice a creature of their choice, you couldn't choose it. I thought that was a big part of the card. Anyway, we got the match. It's the match 2. This is exciting. We got our first match in an actual fucking draft for, like, the first time in forever. I feel like I usually lose my first match while I'm getting a feel for the deck. But, match 2, lands, baby. Okay, we're on the play against Nacho. Game 1 went pretty damn good. I still think I actually will sideboard out the Kavu again this game. I just don't think it's the best. Do we get a Breeding Pool turn 1? And then... I can't Territorial... I wish it's a Green Mox. If there's a Green Mox, this deck would have been, like, peak. Or if it was a Lotus, you know, I would take a Lotus, too. But this is a good 7. It's an early Nadu, and then an early Territorial Kavu. Not gonna complain about that. Delta, go. I'm actually not gonna get Breeding Pool. I'll keep printing out Sparas to grab instead. So we're definitely gonna get Sparas. And I'm not gonna put out Mox Pearl. Holy shit. We just won the draft, so my games mean nothing. My other teammates were so fucking fast that my games mean nothing. But we're gonna, goddamn it, we're gonna try to 3-0. What is Nacho playing? That's not Nacho's game. Also red-white, but with a little bit of black. Apparently, I didn't see any of that in this screenshot. Oh no, I did see a little bit. Got Fury, Cut Down, Shielded Edict, Robber the Rich, that type thing. Fetch. Go get myself a hollow, Sparta's headquarters. Let's not, just like, where is the land I wanted to get? There's Misty. Okay, now we can go crack this. Go get, Breeding Pool. I get Savannah too. Doesn't really change much. Do I want double white? Yeah, I want double white over to blue. Yes, I've Solitude in deck. Play out. Oh, and I already have another white here, so maybe I should have gotten more blue. But turn 2 Nadu. Ship it. But yeah, I mean, you saw my teammates' decks. They were sick. Like, oh, I mean, LSV alone had an incredible deck. Max deck was just so fucking aggressive. And then Dark Quarter just had a kick-ass like, sneak flash deck with some reanimate stuff, too. Like, yeah, that's good. We're seeing current problem with Nethergoyf, which is not going to be through this currently, even though I filled up my graveyard slightly. Draw. Okay. Bricking a little bit here, but that's okay. I'm going to swing for 3. Just start crunching. With this Territorial Kavu, hopefully get into like 4 in a turn or 2. I feel pretty good about this situation, and getting to get card advantage off their removal feels pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Cradle out next turn, which lets me turn Sunbaked and Nurturing Peatland into cards very easily, because my mana will be very good. I'll have a lot of mana, and then Gemstone to fix the remaining mana I have. Crewcopter, chunk in for 3 here is definitely the move, yeah. They have more cards than me, so Robber the Rich doesn't matter. Robber of the Rich, I think I said it right. Discard Ancient Tomb. Okay, I might be looking for another color? Oh no, they draw a discard? Yeah, I'm not sure. They're definitely gonna make a land drop here and go get their white land. Okay. Nice. Yep. They assembled Tron, guys. We gotta look out. Oh, there's Crucible. So what I'm gonna do here is sack this to draw a card. Oh, that's Greaves? Okay. I feel like we have semi-won. Target Nadu. Draw, equip. I'm actually just going to immediately cast out Cobra. Target the Kavu. Get Goyf, equip. Target the Cobra. Do that. Do this. Get a land. Trigger that. Get a green for this Goyf. Target Nadu. Target Territorial Kavu. Target Lotus Cobra. Get Strip Mine. Add a green. Cast out. I don't leave it. Okay, I win. I was gonna win that game. Was gonna get Tarmogoyf in play. There's only lands in bin, funnily enough, but I was gonna run away with that game and then chunk in with like a Neshoba Brawler there and hit for 11 damage. Like, I get to strip mine them off one of the lands. That was not a good situation for them to be in. I'm gonna take out Kavu actually. Funnily enough, it worked out last game, but I think it weakens the deck a bit to have it in. Yeah, I mean, our team had some pretty kick-ass decks. I think this deck kicks ass. Let me know what you think. If you think the lands deck isn't real, like, and obviously this isn't quite full all-in lands deck. There's no Field of the Dead in this cube, and I don't even know if Dark Depths combo is in. Like, some of the land stuff's out. I personally, in my personal cube, which is depowered, and maybe you think maybe it's just that the power level doesn't work with those cards, but my personal cube has Tabernacle, and it has Mazavith in it. And Mazavith is kind of a powerhouse in that cube, honestly. I'm going to keep this, and I'm actually just going to go for the natural order here. Pretty early. Running 6 weight. Like, if I draw a... What's it called? An exploration or something, the wasteland becomes very relevant. Say go. I'm going to go get a breeding pool, and then next turn I'm going to go GSZ for... Oh, that's super shitty. I mean, it does give them a question of do they take the run in 6 or take the natural order. The natural order ends the game, but the run in 6 kills the Deep Cavern Bat next turn. Well, it doesn't actually because I don't have red, funnily enough, but they don't know that. They don't know that. This is led on Swamp, which makes the run in 6 Wasteland play a lot worse, obviously. Not being able to hit their stuff with Wasteland. I mean, the Wasteland to strip mine value is just so crazy. different. Oh, anyway, but I have Feel of the Dead, so I mean the Moto Cube has Feel of the Dead and Dark Depths combo on it. And I think can be hard to make those work sometimes, but also sometimes you just get a deck that wants to play Feel of the Dead and is doing control stuff and like prime time. Like, I've also got prime time in my cube. I've got like an Elvesy package that's like natural order, cradle, a little more like direct, like just some big green fuckers. I'm gonna fetch here. I'm gonna grab the mortuary actually. Surveil that into bin. Greaves. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna shock this in. And I could actually go get... So there's a couple choices here. There's grab Noble, right? Which lets me natural order next turn. They know about that, though. They also grab Delighted Halfling, which is me Ren 6 next turn. I'm going to grab Noble, though. I think they both died the same stuff. Like, they don't have Ren 6 in deck, obviously. And I don't expect them to have anything else that's, like, pinging my stuff. Because they don't have Bowmasters, either. If I didn't know where Bowmasters was sitting, I'd be a little more skeptical about doing this play. But the fact I know we have Bowmasters. Mox Pearl, cast that out. Wasteland. Not tap Wasteland, please. I'm hoping to hit them with Wasteland. Green, natural order, sack Noble. Get Atraxa. Reveal a bunch of shit. Get Scion, Solitude. Damn. Feel a lot of creatures. And then Cradle. I guess I don't have red at the moment. No, I'll get Sunbaked. Draw 3, and then I will just immediately hit their Bleachbone Verge. And say go. And then, I mean, if they have a removal spell here, they need to not die. Yeah, they do. Vindicate. Yeah. There's a world where I should have held out a turn to Lightning Greaves. I should have just played Lightning Greaves out last turn and equipped it. Maybe that was better. But I think the card draw is good. I'm going to play out. If I play this out. Currently, I have everything but red. Oh, maybe I should have just taken the mountain. Make this 2. Then I could cast it running 6 Sunbaked. That was probably better, honestly. Well, live and learn. Play out the red. Nope, can't red white this. Green. Running 6. Now, question is, do I get back Wasteland? Oh no, I just played out a land this turn. So we're just gonna actually. Yeah, we're gonna shoot this. And then I'm gonna upkeep path the Preacher. Okay. Yeah, I mean, with that, and they know I have Solitude and Scion in hand, I got that game. So, it's pretty good. Let's get into our match 3. See if we can 3-0 this. Alrighty, got a match 3 against Tom Martell, winner of the Gatecrash Pro Tour. As I had said earlier, but, I kind of want to play out Delighted Halfling here. And then next turn, with a land off the top, and go Exploration, Verdant, Crucible, play out a land off of Verdant. Didn't get the land. Ugh, this sucks now. Now this is a bit rough. I mean, it's about equally rough, to be fully honest with you. So what we're going to do here is we are going to play out the Exploration still. It's a good plan to play it here. And then I'm going to fetch for... Oh, I don't know if I have a Surveil I want to get, because the other Surveil makes black-green, and I kind of need other colors. I do really want to Surveil to hit... Oh, I have a Lush Portico. Cool. Yes, we're going to get Lush Portico here. Because not hitting a land here is kind of brutal. Okay, or hitting a tap land's a little bit brutal. It's okay. Yeah, let's pass this up. It's a little bit slower than I'd like. Martell's on a kick-ass fucking Tinker deck. This deck rocks my shit. I draw the Atraxa, okay. I expect a counterspell here. Replay Verdant. Fetch. Underground Mortuary in case I get Strip Mine off the top. I will bin that, though. Verdant. Breeding Pool. Attacked. Go. I only did that one more time. So, but if I draw a land off the top, I get to cast Atraxa next turn. I do have Aether Spellbomb, which is a little bit of a womp womp. Urza, yeah. So Urza in this list, Tanker, might have Academy. I don't know if we hated Academy off anybody. Drew a red land. That does put me on 5 lands. Like sorry, on domain. I do have Atraxa here, which would have everything but First Strike. So they couldn't just bounce Atraxa then. I am going to play this Mountain out. I'm going to play this Verdant. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It's just 7. Fetch. Go get a Savannah. Play out Sign of Draco. Play out the Oddity. Move to combat. Attack with the Oddity. They definitely could bounce it here. To just like tap a construct to bounce it. But that seems bad. Or tap the Aether Spellbomb itself to pay for its trigger. But that seems kind of rough for them. They have 6 mana now. They can just cast it like a Mightstone Weakstone, kill the Uvenwald Oddity or something, and still hold up the Spellbomb. Oh, shit. I might die here. Mopal, Blink Urza. Yeah! Okay, looking a little rough. Is one of the things haste? Is one of the modes haste? No, it's just hexproof, lifelink, first strike, and trample. Double lifelink doesn't do anything, I don't believe. I'm paying 4 for something here, probably. The One Ring, yeah, that's sure is a card. The One Ring sure is something. 6 6s now. Draw off the One Ring. And then Displacer Kitten just continually blinking the One Ring. They don't get the protection. It's only if you cast it you get the protection. Can we get Silent Dragon out here? I am just going to eat 6 to the dome here. Draw. Leyline Binding is pretty significant. It is 1 mana. I'm going to bank on me hitting a white source here. I need to tap in a way that is realistic to how I'm going to cast this. Black, blue, white, black. Attracts a Grand Unifier. It's turn 6, actually. It's not that early. Go to the top 10. Untapped white source. Okay, we got a Mox Pearl. We got a Strip Mine. We got an Oko. We got a Nadu. Yeah, I think that's the best bets. Yeah, let's go with that. I could also grab Gaia's Cradle over Strip. Build a natural order with this Uvenwald into something, but that doesn't really help me. I've already got the Mox Pearl. Oh, Gaia's Cradle also lets me... No, it doesn't really flip anything. Done. Mox Pearl cast. Play a Strip. I can strip them twice here. I do kind of still like that. It's not insane, but it is a little bit of mana denial, which is nice. Double Strip Mine. No reason to attack at all. Trample, Hexproof, Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink. It's a pretty good card, if I do say so myself. And I do. Oh, yeah, not sure what we're gonna do here. Oh, Displacer Kitten with Nadu is interesting. You just get to go infinite. Well, not really, actually. You still need to be drawing spells. Okay. I just lose here. Sick. Cannot fight through that. That was rough. Rough game one. Cut the Territorial Kavu again. Maybe we can do something. Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Lost game one. Lost game one to that sick ass deck. It's pretty awesome. Legitimately. Pretty fucking ridiculous. But I think I can fight through it. I think so. I just think I need to be a little faster, which is a reason actually to put in Territorial Kavu. Well, never mind. This is a game where I'm definitely going to beat down a little bit. I need to be aggressive, either aggressively disrupting with land destruction, or aggressively playing out threats. And this is a hand that doesn't do either of those things. This is a hand that is a little bit better. I wish this was a fetch. I could go get black, and then this was a red land. I will keep this. I will keep this. I'm going to put back Scion. It just isn't. I need to be doing more. I need to be doing more than Scion can do. Play out the Sparas. And then we can either GSC next turn, go get a 1-drop, or, yeah, Goyf isn't what I want here. There's Pluto Delta. That could go get a good land for me, but I am going to just go for 1 and go grab probably Delighted Halfling. No, it should probably be Noble, honestly, so that next turn I can play out Oddity and then swing for 5. Ooh, Talisman. Ooh, Talisman. Da, da, da. Okay, so Leovold can come out next turn. No, probably not, actually. Pay 2. Green, 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 green. Excuse me. Uvenwold Oddity. Hit for 5. Hit for 5. Oh, no. Okay, we're getting a tinker. We're getting tinkered here. That's unfortunate. Hello, Tinker. Sacking Aether Spellbomb, probably. Keep the mana up. We're probably just going to lose to getting double tinkered on. This deck's pretty susceptible to broken-ass combo. The Tinker's happening to me now, guys. That's not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to cast Tinker. I'm supposed to... Oh, not leaving up Aether Spellbomb. Okay, I get it. Yep. I do to cast out a pretty kick-ass Tarmogoyf here, though. Delta. I'm just going to immediately crack Delta to see what I can get. It is only more Troy. That's the only black line I can get there. Definitely not going to mill that. Definitely not going to mill that. And that would be what we call a mistake in the business. Especially because next turn I can go Leovold, and then in the turn after that I have 6 mana. With a Mox off the top, I have enough mana for just playing Atraxa. I'm going to bounce with Aether Spellbomb, then I cast it again. Oh, shit. Oh, Kappa Counter. That's a little less scary, honestly. Do they swing with Uvenwold Oddity? They probably don't, which means I can't really attack with Tarmogoyf, which is a problem. Because I'd like to be the beatdown here. Draw. Play out Leovold, Emissary of Trest. Play out Gaia's Cradle, and then with a land off the top next turn, we get to Atraxa, which refills our hand. And if they Aether Spellbomb it, refills our hand even more. They have Noble Hierarch Kappa Cannoneer? That's busted. That's busted. I also really like these lands. The Guru lands I'm not as big of a fan of. Therese Nielsen. If you know, you know. But these are the European Land Series lands. They did 3 for each land type. They're pretty awesome. Oh, am I just fucking dead? No, I'm not currently. With 3 more artifacts this turn I am, which isn't really possible at the moment, but for context, Manifold Key can make this unblockable, and then we get a swing for 10 here. Oh, I'm at 17, not 13. I transposed our life totals for a second. But I could very easily be dead, like, next turn. With Uvmalvadi Kappa. Oh, we are still just doing that and hitting me for 10. Cool. I am just dead now next turn. Cool. Cool. What do I draw here? Nothing that helps. I mean, I'm gonna cast Atraxa out anyway. Do need to shock that in. Blue, white. Yeah, cool. I did not do math wrong. I did need to shock that in. Atraxa. Grand Unifier. Draw a bunch of cards. We get Mox Pearl, of course, but no Path. And we get... I mean, Path wouldn't help anyway. Cap Cannier is just lethal. We get Solitude, and we get GSZ, get Exploration, we get Gemstone Mine, and we get Renin 6. I gotta draw 6 cards off this? That's pretty cool. Play the Moxen out, and then concede. Well, we lost that game. Let's go over the deck. And then we're done. That was pretty good. The red fixing was a problem. That was just me fucking up. The natural order was pretty sick. Oko's great. Nadu's great. The Evold's great. I think you saw the sort of aggro Tarmogoyf side of things. The advantage of the Noble and the Delighted to get to some of the bigger stuff. Never really got to strip lock anyone, but did definitely... I guess I had one game that got scooped too with Nacho off of the strip mine. The Unbinding, Sign of Draco are both great. Solitude's a good card. Take Solitude when you can. Like, just take it very highly. But overall, good draft. We got there. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to do all the algorithmy stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out. Helps me know to keep doing this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.